when you have a child with special needs, you can use a unit study to teach exactly to their learning style and exactly to their ability level,
Hmm.
and there's no pressure.
You mentioned earlier, and you've actually mentioned a couple of times about students with special needs, special learning needs. Talk about how a unit study works well with those students.
So the best part about a unit study is, remember, like we talked about, these are content areas
Hmm.
generally that we're studying, and content areas can be learned at all different ages. When you're learning about the seven families of the animal kingdom, or the seven, was it phyla? I don't remember, of the animal kingdom. It doesn't matter at which age you learn about that. If you're in second grade or if you're in fourth grade,
Hmm.
doesn't make any difference. So when you have a child with special needs, you can teach them what they are prepared to learn at that stage. You can also you can present the information in their learning style, and they can share with you what they learned in their own learning style. So what we what we will often do is we'll just say, tell me five of your favorite things or three of your favorite things, and you can give your child a piece of paper, and one of your children, say we're going to say we've got a 4-year-old and we have a 4-year-old, I would not say you need to be doing school, but we have 4-year-old little siblings hanging around all the
Yes.
time who want to be a part of things, so we have to figure out a way to include them. So so say we have a 4-year-old, and then we have a 7-year-old, and then a 9-year-old. They're all going to be learning at a different level. And let's
Hmm.
say the 7-year-old has special needs. So if we're going to learn about bears, say um, we'll learn about the physical characteristics of bears. And so the 4-year-old might draw a picture of a bear. And that's all we want: head, ears, paws, bigger legs, right? Can they stand up? Are they, a black bear that isn't standing up? Any of those things. Well, then your 7-year-old might draw a picture, and they might specifically label those parts. They might not be a student who can write the labels, but they could say it to mom, and mom can write the labels of those hands, paws, whatever, however many fingers, or that they have. And then your 9-year-old might be writing a paragraph about bears, that they hibernate, and that there are 7 different kinds of bears, or something like that.
Hmm.
So when you have a child with special needs, you can use a unit study to teach exactly to their learning style and exactly to their ability level,
Hmm.
and there's no pressure. It's not, are we measuring up? Are we
Right.
doing exactly what somebody next to us is doing? You're learning exactly what God has prepared for that child to learn at that time. And they're learning, they can learn. None of us are good at everything.
Yep.
And we can pick what's best for them. You can also pick something that they're really good at that moment.
Yeah.
And if you need to build them up, and then if you can tell it's a good week for a challenge, then you pick something that's a little bit more difficult.